Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Scott Free Podcast. And this is going to be a quick hit for you guys today. I'm not going to step on this thing too long. As you see on the screen right now, the first reparation package ever signed into law by Governor Gavin Newsom of California. But for the people who haven't been abreast about what is going on or what's happening in the world, I don't know what rock you live, but as of right now, Black Americans are fighting for the reparations that were due to their ancestors after the 1865 40 acres and a mule that was promised to our people. And recently, Gavin Newsom and the Congressional Black Caucus decided to get together a few years ago to study the effects that slavery has had on Black Californians and then figure out what they need to do to repair such debt. So for the last 2 years, it's been a committee of supposedly independent people that have basically taken the time to study the effects of the last basically 157, whatever it is, plus years. Hell, it's almost 200 years since slavery ended. And on the screen is what they came up with. But before we got there, well, let me say it this way. Don't even say before we got there. One of the things that is missing from this package is truly what reparations. Right? Reparations. Let's read what reparations. I haven't even pulled it up. If I want to see what reparations can take many forms, including practical and financial assistance to the descendants of enslaved people, acknowledgments or apologies to peoples or nations negatively affected by slavery, or honor the memories of people who are enslaved by naming them after or naming things after them. That is not what reparations meant up until recently. Reparations mean to repair. Your fucking apology will never repair people. Do you get what I mean when I say that? As you see down here, AB 3089, the chattel slavery formal apology. I don't give a fuck about your apology. You can keep your apology. You can miss me with your apology. This goes out. Let's slow it down. This goes out to Mr. Gavin Newsom, Congressional Black Caucus, and let's just make it a broader statement. Okay? Let's go ahead and say that to all people that feel the need to step on Black Americans' necks, whether it's today, it has been in the past, or moving into the future, just know we see you. We are no longer, as a people, going to stand for the violence of the community, slander against the community, and you're going to do right by our people from what you have done in the past. We will make sure of it moving forward. What we need to do, people, as a collective, is get on one accord, one code, one sound. We need to beat this drum that we're not going anywhere. You're not going to remove us off the land that is out. You're not going to remove us. You're not going to remove us. You are not going to remove us. People, I don't know if you're paying attention or not, but they're trying to remove. And that's why I keep saying you're not going to remove us. From this reparations bill that I see on this is egregious. Not only this is the fact that there's really nothing, this is a nothing burger. There's nothing on here that's actually tangibly going to help Black people move forward or to repair the damage that has been done to Black society in California or anywhere here in this country. I've never seen a reparations package or any type of compensation be given out to any other group of people that's only going to come in a form of an apology. And I'm looking at this other one that says state prisons has banned books now. Yes, they have banned books out of prisons for years now. My question is, does this even mean they're putting the books back or they're banning more? I don't even really give a shit. It shouldn't even be a thing. Too many Black men in prison. based upon race. That is not reparations. I'm sitting here looking at all of the racist hairstyles. Who gives a The amount of wealth, and I've heard an economist say, the amount of wealth that has been robbed from black society leaves $2.5 million per person. So that means for a family of four, they're supposed to be sitting on a $10 million threshold income. Disposable income. That's what they're supposed to have. So you can miss me with your racist hairstyles. Because if I have $10 million, I can send my kid to wherever she needs or he needs to go. So why would you bypass the reparations part and go to a hairstyle? Why would you bypass financial compensation for black people to give them an apology? You know, like I know, you think we stupid, don't you? Congressional Black Caucus, you think we stupid, don't you? And I'm gonna think that's what the disrespect comes in at the most. They think we stupid. At the very same time in this, they are trying to pass off an apology as a form of financial reparation. They're also throwing damn near every black male prominence under the bus. Fuck Diddy. Diddy chicken is coming home to roost. I would say to him, hey, when you have bad business practices, when you refuse to support your own group and community, this is what fucking happens. They come for you. They remove you. They lie on you. They're going to take from you. And there's nothing we can do for you, sir. You want to know why there's nothing we can do for you? Because you don't have enough support in this community to back you. And see, you're not going to do just like they're not going to do. You're not going to come to us only when you need us to come help and support you. Those days are over. I know that I'm a no one to anybody so far as this online game goes. But if anybody can hear my voice on the other end of this, we need call of action. That call of action needs to be, we need to remove every black male, female in this country that doesn't want to right by. We need to remove every female, male, and everything alike from other cultures that do not want to support us in any right. So I'm going to say it. This goes out to Steve Harvey, out to D.L. Hughley, because your punk ass jumped out that fucking... You out the bitch. You did this for a woman who hasn't even tangibly did anything for you. That's the crazy part. So to DL, to Roland Martin, to Joy Behar, to Whoopi Goldberg, and Kerry Washington. What's the name? Slim Thug and Flies, Luke, and any other motherfucker that stood in front of our face. When we are telling you what we want, what we need, and the response that we get to that is trolling, you people are a hate group, you people are ignorant and stupid. When we're telling you what the fuck we want, you can miss me this moving forward. You could miss me. Let's, as a collective black American group, make them all pay. If they cross the line on us, they should pay. No longer will we support your platforms, products, businesses, movies, anything that you have going, because you are an enemy to our culture. Our culture will survive this. Even if we cannot do it in a certain way that we want to get it done, we will survive this. And I will tell you, we will remove any and everything that is trying to harm. I saw earlier today where they're ready to do a video on Chris Brown. And that got me to thinking, so Chris is a rapist. Diddy's a rapist. Whether you like him or not, R. Kelly's a rapist. Cosby is a rapist. Oh, so what we just did is, and I get it. Your transgressions that you did, just know they're going to use them against you. I see the blueprint. R. Kelly pissed on a child and raped her, molested and raped a child early 2000s. Your system, your court system let him go. You had video evidence to put him in prison for that. You let him go. You had documentation, witnesses in the whole nine that said that he was having sex with a great child in a Lear. You let him go. And you let him go for so long that those statutes pass. And then you want to come back retroactively because now I want to remove him, and you make it up. And I want to tell people who want to just be happy that he's in prison, they did not put him in prison for what you think they put him in prison for. They just taken his money. Mr. Bill Cosby, same thing. You want to know how I know Bill Cosby's innocent? Because he's out of prison. But you tell me in history where anybody black has ever committed an egregious crime or a simplistic crime, ever got out of jail. So that means they took that old black man that we all love. Some of us people wish that man was our father at some point. That's how much we admire the Cosby. So I have to look at the fact that he's such a positive image, we need to remove him. So what do? You tarnish his name, you take his wealth, his income, the whole nine, and you take his content off television. Why? Because it's too positive. It's not ironic that we hear the stories of Diddy suing major liquor companies. Not ironic that we hear rumors that he has videotapes of prominent politicians, rich folks, and people of power. He has maybe some blackmail on him. It's ironic that that's the same person that now also is trafficking grown men and women. It is ironic that Chris Brown, who even without mainstream success, has been able to damn near be when I say I'm talking about this day's generation, equivalent of Michael Jackson. You can hate it if you want to. That man makes nothing but hit after hit after hit, and he's kept his nose clean for a very long time. Now, have we all made mistakes? Of course we have. But it's quite ironic when you're black and you make a mistake, you are not allowed to come from underneath it. Now, I know what you're going to hear because I think I heard a little bit about this. There's new allegations. There's always allegations. If you're a black man, prominent, always be looking, there's always. But again, I keep saying, how stupid do you think? And not keep running the same playbook that everyone. Now, are you going to catch the flaming idiots at the bottom who are only feeding off of their emotion? Yes, you will get them. You're going to control their minds, and whatever you tell them to think, they're going to think. They're the best slaves. Here to tell you, not all of us believe. So what I need for you guys to, like the great late John Henrik Clarke said, like people have no friend. You have no one to rely on other than yourself. And you need to do that moving forward. You need to rely on you, people who look like you, people who look like you that's on code with you. Those are the only ones. We have to stop falling victim to the exact same bullshit over and over again. We are smarter than we are the greatest group of people on earth. I am not saying that just because it's my conjecture. The proof is in the pudding. We are the only group of people globally, and I said globally. We are the only group of people that has world-renowned, respected people throughout our culture. Damn near every genre, every day. We do not see that in anybody else's culture. There's not even any prominent white people that we all love. Because the majority of the white people that has been propped up in front of us are some of the most vile people on earth. But he who controls the information, or how do they say it? To the victor goes the spoils. To the victor controls the information that is put out. Not the exact saying to it, but you get my point. I'm tired today. Frustrated today. And I want us better. Need for us to do better. Not because this is a want, this is a need. So before I get out of here, calling all black people, Black America, You are no longer to support any other group of people who does not support you. You are not to lead the way in this coalition of, how do they put it, of people of color. You are to support your own first and foremost. Anything comes secondary to that. That is the only way that we're going to survive this genocide that I feel that is coming towards our people. You know anything about history, you have to demonize the character of people before they exterminate. You are watching annihilation, destruction of Black American. People, if we don't do better now, afraid what is the few years? Now, who am I? There's another guy who sits and puts out videos about the narrative and the information that he's studying. And I know majority of y'all not even gonna catch this. The last video itself got no view. But I understand it. It could be a shadow ban. It could be my content's not my thumb. It really. I'm just literally gonna put out the content and whatever happens, so be it, But I can definitively tell you this: if you feel the way that I do, I'll say this. I'll even say it this way: I'm ready to close out this video, and if you have made it to the end of this video, drop me a line, comments. Let's build together. Let's start supporting each other from right here. And I promise you ride with me, I ride with you. We'll get out of this situation. 1 can turn into 2, 2 can turn into 4, 4 can turn into 4 million, 4. Whatever we need to get, or however many people we need to get out of this subjugate. But no longer will we allow these other platforms to go unchecked and to just lie to our people, to confuse us, to keep us in the same spot that we're in. Because that's what they do. All right, people, that was, like I said, just a quick note. I had to get that off my chest. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
Whoa. Before you leave this podcast and go somewhere else, did you hit the notification bell? Because if you didn't, please do so now. And I'm talking to the people who've already subscribed. But if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that as well. Hit the like button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.